Tom, obviously not the result we would have liked. How do you see the performance?
Well, firstly, Japan were very good. I mean, it was like they gave us a bit of a football lesson today, if I'm being honest. We were poor in a lot of areas, and yeah, it was one of those games where, you know, things just didn't work out for us, and the result was well deserved and an accurate. I think it's a very accurate description of how the game went.
We could see sort of the frustration levels growing during that first half, and Ellie just touched on the sort of the pressing and the way they were able to get out. How much of a frustration was that?
Yeah, that's pretty frustrating. That was, you know, and it's kind of the positive of this is that it gives us a lesson for the next time you play Japan and how we go about playing against them. Obviously, like every team, we haven't had a lot of preparation coming in to this camp, so when things start going wrong, it becomes a little bit harder to fix it. And today, as I say, Japan were like exceptional the way they played, and we just didn't really get close to them.
Is it a little bit of a reality check going into the Asian Cup next year?
It's a great lesson going into the Asian Cup next year because it gives us a real good idea of what we need to do to try and win that tournament.
In the second half, obviously, had the changes. There was a little bit more of a bright spark. Is that how you saw it?
Yeah, I think, you know, the subs gave us a little bit more energy, a little bit more, we had a little bit more pace around the place, and you know, created a couple of chances, which was good. But as I say, overall, it was one of those days where we just weren't good enough against Japan, and to make matters even worse, we actually gave away a couple of really very, very soft goals, and that's probably, I wouldn't say necessarily the most disappointing thing, but certainly a very disappointing thing.
There's obviously not too much time to fix those things before the USA. How do you go about getting a better performance in Glendale?
Well, you just got to pick the team up, and we've got to sit down, we've got to look at selection and what we think is the best option to go with against the US, and get back on the field again.
Perfect. Thanks for your time. Bad luck tonight.
Thank you.